I'm driving from the Pacific Ocean to the Atlantic without using paved roads. I'm currently somewhere in northern Nevada, and this is day 6. This is what northern Nevada looks like, in the middle of nowhere. This is just like a great spot to sit and like appreciate the view and contemplate life and like what I'm doing and why am I living in a truck hiding bananas across America with my dog. I have the engine running to filter the air because I'm allergic to Nevada. Last night was horrible. I'm having a crazy allergy attack. I had to take a bunch of Benadryl. I've had the car running for a while. And whenever I try to do anything and look down, like my glasses just fall off. Morale's really low and I'm just trying to keep positive and I'm gonna eat a fruit. So my fruit knife cut me almost to the bone last night. That was fun. Cut away from you. Don't cut towards you. I didn't get away with it. It still hurts. So my mummy thumb is still bleeding from last night. I have a banana on it. No, I have a Band-Aid wrapped really tightly around it, and then I put this other tape and I really cinched it down trying to get enough pressure on it so it stopped bleeding. But I'm still leaking. It should fix itself. If I don't coagulate, the thumb will just have to go. And that's what I've decided. If I was a doctor, I'd say you probably need to get stitches, Ron. But good thing I'm not a doctor, so instead I'm going to just wrap it in electrical tape because electrical tape won't let the blood come out, so then I won't see it. And if I don't see it, it's not there. That's where Kota dog sleeps. She was fighting with her pillow last night, so I moved it for her. She's getting all upset and huffing and puffing. Let's see what she's doing. Hi, good morning, princess. How are you? It's so cute seeing dogs do dog things. Like she just pulled a stick out of the ground. Crumble it into little pieces. Yeah, turn it into firewood. Yeah, little pieces. Yeah, shred it. Yeah, get that stick. Yeah, then dig on it. Yeah, then get it some more, then run away with it. Look at this beautiful view in Nevada. That's where we came from, is down there. And then like through those mountains and then up a big road. Last night, I heard bighorn sheep yelling at each other, doing their call, whatever they do. They were talking to each other in the middle of the night. And I thought it was super cool. So here I am. Here's my awesome 2020 Ford Raptor. I have super special KO2 tires that are E-rated like an elephant. And I hit a huge gnarly rock at, I don't know, 55 miles an hour. And it doesn't do anything. I made my bed, I drank some water, I'm about to eat some fruit, and we got to get driving because we're like, I don't know, 600 miles behind schedule at this point. So today is going to be a driving day. You're a good melon. I like these ones. Anything that comes from a tree is delicious. It's delicious tree fruit. Going for a walk while I eat breakfast and watch the dog with her 4-paw drive come up that big hill. And I see this statue of me. So we have 2 waters. My water is named Drink, and her water is named Tap. Basically what I do, whenever I find good water, I put it in that jug for me. And whenever I come across any water, I make sure that one's filled up for emergencies. So go ahead, do my truck fit real quick. Yeah. Yes! Wow, I'm getting so strong. First rule of truck fit, tell everybody you do truck fit. That was it. That's my workout for the day. Yeah. Oh, yeah. You're such a cute girl. Oh, you're so cute. Oh, you want to go play? You know you're in the desert when there's nothing out here, no signs of life, and then you see a big bone. Look how big that bone is. We're going up through those mountains over there. I'm driving from the Pacific Ocean to the Atlantic without using paved roads. I thought it would take 30 days. It's slow going out here. Along my journey, when I find a spot that is absolutely breathtaking or that I personally find to be very interesting, I hide a golden banana. At the end of my series, I'm going to release the GPS coordinates to all 30 golden bananas. I only hide one a day. And this spot is very much worthy of a golden banana. The way I came in, you're going to need a Jeep or something similar. When you do get the GPS coordinates, be mindful that I try to hide them as well as I can in that area so someone without the GPS coordinates that might be walking through the area won't just happen to stumble upon it. If you come out here without GPS, And without water and you get stuck out here, you're gonna die. Like, no, I'm not even kind of exaggerating. That's not a hyperbole. There's no cell phone service out here. The next paved road is probably 100 miles away. You're not gonna walk out of here if it's a hot day. Spread the word about Banana Ron if you like what I'm doing. So as I was going through all that, I had to jump the Raptor a few times because it wanted to fly. Thought it identifies as a bird. And I noticed I got stuff dripping and I lost one of my water cans. And that one's not full. So there we go. Don't make those mistakes. They could be fatal out here. We're all going to die today. Yeah. This rock here looks a lot like a petrified tree. If you know, please leave a comment below. I'd like to know exactly what this is. I think it's a petrified tree. It looks super, super cool. It looks like a tree because the way it is. You see the bark? And you see it's old, and it looks like the tree just fell over and then petrified itself. Once we got back to the United States, we were living with some family members, and my father-in-law's house was nearby. He has a very little backyard, 20 feet by 75 feet. There obviously was not a lot of things to do at the time because of COVID, and so I planted 19 different fruit trees in his backyard. I have 3 varieties of cherries, 2 varieties of apple, 2 varieties of pear, 2 varieties of peach. The dirt hasn't had irrigation on it in 30 or 40 years. It was the driest, deadest, most barren land you have ever seen. Now it's this microclimate just booming with fruit. And that's the best thing. I just love fruit so much. Dwayne the Rock Johnson, you're looking mighty lonely up there all by yourself. But, you know, you do you. You do you, Dwayne. You do you. I came from out there, and from a distance I noticed a structure. And so I pulled in to see if I could top off the gas tank and the water tanks. And I found this little spot, and it is absolutely amazing. I had some of the best steak and eggs and hash browns I've ever had in my entire life here. And the owner is super, super cool. And they have all sorts of rocks, and they have a 6-bedroom hotel. I would very highly recommend this place. The gas was incredibly expensive. It was like $6.66 a gallon, but the next nearest gas station is 97 miles away from here. So I encourage you to come check this place out. It's awesome. The owner was rad. I really appreciated meeting him and all the other travelers coming through. They're all interesting people, so it was a good time. The dog and I are fighting right now. She doesn't want to sit next to me anymore, so she moved into the back seat. Yeah, I don't even know what we're fighting about, to be honest. I think we've just been stuck in a car with each other for too long, and she didn't like my song. I sing this really cool song, and she got tired of it, and she moved into the back seat. But I'm going to keep bouncing down this hill. That's Big Rock. Okay. I need 2 hands now. You're a good-looking group of boys right there. That's a good-looking group. What's your name? Hey! What's your name? Yeah, you, I'm wondering what your name is. I'm gonna put you on YouTube, is that okay? Cool. Hey, it's nice meeting you. See you later. I'm really surprised to see this. It's late September. Northern Nevada hasn't had rain in like 5-6 months or something like this. And we have the most beautiful little gurgling stream. I've been watching it all the way from the top of the mountain. I saw where the spring came out at up there. It's just beautiful. I wish I had a blanket and some fresh cheese, not rotten cheese, and like a charcuterie board with some like salamis and like one of those little tiny knives that doesn't make sense, and maybe some apricot spread. And I just set it right there. Maybe eat some little olives with my wife, and just imagine sitting right here on the grass. Doesn't it sound so fancy? What did I bring to keep myself safe on the journey? I always made sure I had plenty of water. In addition to the 2 6-gallon jugs of water, I had several bottles of water for emergency. I always made sure I had plenty of fuel. If you run out of gas in the middle of nowhere, you're going to have a serious issue, obviously. I would not have felt safe doing this trip without my Garmin Mini InReach. That was the absolute lifesaver. Knowing that someone was watching me if I did not move, that was comforting. It's a trip to think I started all the way on the Oregon coast at the beach. I was at the beach 6 days ago, and now I'm in the mountains in the desert by like some oasis coming out of the mountains that feeds all these cows upstream. And it just, It's just so amazing, guys. And this is what I drive on all day long. Trash goes in the truck, not in the desert. See here, look how, oh man, my foot's going to smell like cow poop. I didn't want to get my foot wet in cow poop water today. And it's my driving foot. Ugh. This is so beautiful out here, but so super scary. Look at all that sage, and it's all blossoming all around me. I'm in here with all the windows rolled up, like it's like an apocalypse. I'm so scared if I break down out here and have to change a tire, and I have to be out here amongst all the sage flowers, as beautiful as it is, I might die. I might die from like a anaphylactic shock allergy attack. Man, spent a lot of time in the desert today by myself, talking to myself, had some good fights, a couple arguments, I won most of them. I think I'm on the wrong trail. I'm gonna be so angry if I am. Yeah, I'm supposed to be that way, over there. It's been going on for like 5 minutes now. Even lizard blood can't battle sage allergies. It's bad. You can see it's windy out there, and I have to get out and close that gate. I think you're beautiful. I mean, look at the bees that you're attracting. You just do so many great things for the environment. You feed bees, I'm sure you feed animals and other stuff. What you're doing is hurting Banana Ron. It rattles my brain every time I sneeze, and I got a small brain and a big head, and it bounces around in there, and let's just tone down on the pollen a little bit. I'll make sure I'll keep out of your territory. Like, I won't run over you guys on purpose anymore. What do you, deal? Deal? Shake on it? Okay, thank you. There can only be one Banana Ron, and I am him and he is me. He is I. I am he is I. I don't know if it's a late lunch or early dinner, but today, it's canned fillet of herring and brine and own juice. I don't know what own juice is, but it sounds delicious. And raisins, because they're a fruit and they come from a tree, and everything that comes from trees is delicious. So I took that road all the way to the end, and it ended at a river, an unpassable river full of willow bushes and shenanigans, unpassable. So now I need to backtrack a lot, and yeah, I'm gonna just sit here with my thoughts and think about the mistakes I made upstream. So I've been driving for 5 hours today, and I have gone 65 miles since I woke up this morning. I believe we're in Oregon right now. I'm right on the border. I keep going back and forth between Oregon and Nevada. And yeah, let's see here. So it's like one thumb, 2,000 feet. I was 2,000 feet away from success. But we learned a lot from that. Now we're doing that. This is the road for a while, all the way to the horizon. We're on good terms again. She came back up front so we could be friends again. I'm excited about that. We compromised. I stopped singing out loud. I just sing inside my own head, and she came up front. So we're good. You can see my dust for miles and miles and miles, and there's just nothing out here. You look super delicious. Weird, imagine that I made a wrong turn. It's worse than I thought. It's actually not a road, it's an error with my GPS coordinates that I have. So now I'm gonna turn around and I'm gonna just figure it out using like an old map that doesn't have the blue line. Yeah, I know, we'll fix it. This is one of the most pretty valleys I've ever been in. I'm in northern Nevada, right on the Oregon border. I Googled this. Sage grows to about 6,000 feet elevation, so I'm hoping I can get above it. And that's where I'll sleep tonight, so I don't have to fight this, because I've been negotiating with the plants, I've talked to them, and they're just not upholding their half of the bargain. Sage is bad. The war is on. If they're in the road, I'm running over them going forward. Just look at this road that I'm climbing up here tonight. I don't know, it has to be 1,000, 1,500 feet maybe, all the way down to the bottom of that valley. And that's what my night looks like today. This is so amazing, and I'm hoping to figure out how to get to that peak, and that's gonna be my home for tonight. You know it's gonna be a good night when you have to use Ford Low to get to your home for the night. It's steep. Have to focus so I don't hit these big rocks. Let's see, there we go. So there's the big ones on the side. Just slowly bounce over them. Slowly, slowly, slowly bounce over the top of all the rocks. Oh, I gotta make sure that's not a cliff. I found the coolest spot at the top of this mountain. I can't wait to show you the view. Click the link to watch day 7.